We have a whole other flight after this. We gotta get back up to the skies and fly through this again. Good morning, friends. Welcome to the Bahamas. This is our last morning here. It's just after 9 o'clock, and in a couple hours we need to head out to the airport. So we're gonna go for a swim here this morning. One last swim in the ocean, which you can see behind me. Unbelievable, it's just beautiful. And then I think we're gonna head into Marsh Harbor to try to pick up a copy of a DVD that has some videos and pictures on it that Pops is making for us, that is gonna tell a little bit of the history of the Abaco shelter that I'm hoping I can include in one of the movies that I make here. So we'll see how that works out. And then heading to the airport. So we're flying to Nassau today, and then a flight from Nassau all the way to Chicago. Then Chicago to St. Louis. Okay, so we'll check in here in a bit. Thanks for joining us on this last day here in the Bahamas and our travel day. Talk to you soon. Hey guys, we are all packed up, headed to the car with all of our luggage here. We traveled pretty light, considering. So headed down to Marsh Harbor to the hardware store to hopefully pick up that DVD I mentioned before. And we're pretty much running on time. What do you think, Shannon?
Miss it.
Well, made it to the airport about an hour and a half before our flight, doing really well. Also, Pops had the DVD for us, so we got that.
Here we go. Don't be no fool, stay in school. Let your mind become a tool. Tales on that book for supreme. We're locked away from society. And get involved, get involved. Get involved, get involved. Get involved, get involved. Ain't not a winner, get involved. All right. Woo! That's the one.
Made our first flight. Now we got about 40 minutes to connect to the next one. It's gonna be tight. Okay, so our flight departs in about 50 minutes, but we were too late to check in at the check-in desk, so they're trying to help us out. Hopefully we'll be able to get on the flight. Bahamas Air did not help us. Hopefully United's gonna be good. Alright guys, just a quick update. We made the flight, barely. The agent for United was able to get us tickets, our boarding passes, and we had to run to the airport. And of course it was the last gate. We always seem to be on the last gate. Yeah, we had some friends on the last flight that we don't see on this plane, so hopefully they'll make it. or maybe get a better flight, or a different flight at least. All right, checking again from the air. See ya. Experiencing a bit of a rough flight. The pilot's doing a great job. Just coming in through a storm here on the way into Chicago. A little rough. We got our money's worth. But yeah. Shannon, how you doing over there? Oh, we have a whole other flight after this. We gotta get back up to the skies and fly this again.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain. Unfortunately, it was just too rough for us to get into Chicago. The weather was just too bad, so we're going to divert. We're going to Indianapolis. We apologize for that, but there's nothing we can do about it. Thanks.
Really need for everyone to remain in their seats. It's really not safe to be up and about the cabin right now.
Okay, so you may have heard we are getting diverted to Indianapolis, and hopefully we'll work out a flight to get to St. Louis. I'm sure it'll all work out. It's an adventure. You always have to be ready for surprises. Hey friends, you may notice we are not sitting in an airplane. We are in Indianapolis. We decided things didn't look real promising for the flight to get back to Chicago, and then for our other flight to leave Chicago to get to St. Louis. So we've rented a car. We got about a 3-hour drive to St. Louis, and then our 2-hour drive home that we would have had anyway. So that's what's going on right now. What do you think?
That sounds good. I'm just so glad to be on 4 wheels on the ground.
See ya. Yay! Matlack Films! Me.